In the beauty corner, a popular makeup trend is getting a lot of buzz, but I will say I think it could also be misunderstood. Have you heard of the latte look? It's basically less pink, more brown shades of makeup for your eyes, your cheeks, even your lips. Studio 5 style and beauty contributor Megan Moore is here to fill us in. Great to see you, girl. Okay, here's the thing. I'm really comfortable with these brown tones. I was under the impression, though, that they were kind of out of date.
Yes, I think they could be. And I think if you lived through the 90s, the first time when brown lipstick was all the rage, it could feel a little, oh, I'm not sure because we've done it before. But I will say it's a different approach this time around. So I'm very comfortable with it too, but in a new way.
In a new way. So what's new about it?
So I think 90s brown was very gray based. So we kind of had this like very wash of gray lip and then the liner around it. And it almost can make you look a little dead, like it takes too much color out of the face. So now it's coming back around with a lot more warmth to it, a lot more glow to it. So more of a bronzy caramel brown versus that kind of gray ashy brown.
So a little more monochromatic, but still, as you say, bright and bronzy.
Yeah, you don't want to lose the dimension in your face by everything looking kind of washed out. You still want to see dimension, but look for the warmth, look for the kind of glow, and then you're in the right spot.
But this does replace kind of the pinky ready situation.
Yep, you're going to ditch your blush for this look. So you're going to ditch your kind of pinks in your cheek and in your lips and replace it with a brown. You're still going to see again the dimension, and you're still going to feel the light because you have enough warmth there, but we're just kind of ditching that pink tone for fall.
Who is this good for? Who do you like this for?
I love this for anybody, truly. It's beautiful on any skin tone, any age, and it's just a really cohesive look. So I think it's very soft, right? Your eye doesn't go to one specific color. It's very blended and kind of like, I would say it's just the energy is a little bit smoother with it because it just kind of, your eye just travels everywhere.
Anyone else realizing how she's taken us on this ride? Like first it was like, ditch your black eyeliner, go for brown. Ditch your black mascara, go for brown. You're a fan of the soft.
I'm a fan of the soft and the brown for sure.
All right, let's jump in. You've got some application suggestions as well as product picks. We're starting with, let's see, eyes?
Yeah, so eyes is I think the easiest way to do it because most people already have a brown shadow. If you don't have a brown shadow, you can use your bronzer as a shadow. That's a great option. Or just invest in a brown palette. There's so many out there, and there's a million different ways you can do it. I would say start with your lightest color and then layer darker and darker and darker until you're satisfied with the depth. You're going to get a lot more depth and kind of dimension that way. You can always go darker, but it's a lot harder to go lighter. So start with your light tones and then add in your depth however you want to, and then of course finish it with brown mascara. Right? You have to.
If we want to invest in this trend, if it feels like something we want to try on for good, you've got a couple of product recommendations.
Yep, this palette right here is by Pop Beauty. It's one of my favorite affordable lines. You can get it on their website or even on Amazon, but this one is called their Basic palette, and you can see so many beautiful warm brown tones. Nothing reads gray brown in this palette, so you could go for any of these shades and you'd be in the right spot.
Yeah, they're all warm and lovely.
Warm and lovely, easy to blend, and not a huge investment, so it's great. And then, of course, my favorite mascara is the Maybelline Sky High, comes in brown. Those two combinations, perfect.
Okay, cheeks is where I see this could go wrong. So give us all your best tips.
Okay, so bronzer, we're used to it. So it's not anything that's like out of the ordinary. It just may feel a little foreign if you're used to putting a blush on top of it. And I would say that you don't want to be matte here because sometimes you can feel a little bit too muddy or ashy. So go for something that's got a little bit of glow in it since you're not going to have the blush to get your glow that way. This is a product that I love by RMS Beauty. This is by a makeup artist named Rosemary Smith. If you're not familiar with her, she's almost 70 years old. She is a legend, and she makes products specifically great for mature skin. So it's not just beautiful on young people, it's great for all ages, and I absolutely love this Radiant Serum. It's even got sunscreen in it, so it's great for the cheeks and all over the face, but it's gonna give you that glow without making you feel weighted down.
Go Rose. Thank you, Rose.
Right?
Okay, lips.
Lips is where people get scared.
Yeah.
But if you do it right, nothing to be scared of. So you wanna look for something, again, that's a warm brown. It's kind of tricky to find one that doesn't have too much orange, too much anything. These ones are by Profusion, which is my favorite drugstore brand. You can get it at Walmart. This is their Jurassic Park collection, which is kind of random, but they
Terrible name.
I know, but they came out with 2 brown tones, and they are perfection.
Oh, they're pretty.
They're so pretty, and the reason they're great is because they're a little bit sheer, so you can still see your lips through it, so you don't feel too opaque. But they have a warmth to them. They're not too gray or ashy, and they are just perfect. They're minty and tingling.
Ooh.
I love them. These ones have these clicky pens. This is kind of the new thing in beauty right now is these clicky pens. And then you just put it on. It's so easy. It reads brown, but it doesn't read kind of 90s brown.
Okay, thanks for the recommendations and thanks for the courage to give it a try. The latte look, you saw it here, slipping back into those bronzy, warm browns. Where can we get more details?
I'll have all of these linked for you on my blog, thebeautysnoop.com, and then over on Instagram @BeautySnoop.
I'm excited to try. Megan, thank you so
Yeah, you
much.
bet.